Welcome students, myself Mr. S.K. Kulkarni, Assistant Professor, Walchand Institute of Technology, Solapur. I am here to discuss with you on topic soil investigation. Learning outcomes of today's session. At the end of this session, students will be able to explain soil investigation and its importance in the design of foundations. What is soil investigation? Dear students, soil investigation is a methodology used to carry out physical testing on site. For what purpose? To understand the ground conditions for geotechnical design. And this geotechnical design may be for foundations, retaining walls, soil improvement, and many other works. Here you can see a photograph of soil investigation being carried out. Okay, let us study in more detail soil investigation. It is an essential part of the design and construction of a proposed structural system. Remember, it may be a building, dam, road, highway, and any other structure. Very important and essential part of any design and construction is soil investigation. Remember, okay, because every structure needs foundation, right? Every structure needs foundation, and foundation has to be constructed on a hard base, hard rock, we know. So soil investigation is very important for every construction work. Now, what is done under soil investigation? Soils are identified, observed, and recovered during this particular soil investigation and that of a proposed site. Okay, so this is very important thing. Also, making estimates and judgments based on information from a limited set of observations. Remember, these may be from field as well as from laboratory test data. That will have important effect or profound effect on the performance and cost of structures constructed at a site. Remember, this is very important definition of soil investigation. Making estimates and judgments based on what? Information from a limited set of observations gathered from what? From field and laboratory tests. Remember, so this is very important definition of soil investigation. Here you can see photographs of soil investigation, geotechnical investigation, also it is called geotechnical investigation. Now let us see what are the objectives of a soil investigation. Objective number 1, to evaluate the general suitability of the site for the proposed project. This is very important objective, remember. Okay, this soil investigation will enable engineer, okay, or geotechnical engineer evaluate the general suitability of the site for the proposed project, whether this particular site is suitable for proposed project or not. This is objective number 1. Number 2, to enable an adequate and economical design to be made. This is one more important objective of soil investigation. It will enable an adequate design, also economical one, to be made, right? And objective number 3, to disclose and make provision for difficulties that may arise during construction due to ground and other local conditions. This is also important objective of soil investigation. Okay, it will disclose the difficulties that will arise during construction due to ground and other local conditions, and also will suggest suitable provisions to be made for overcoming these difficulties. Now remember friends, there are different stages of soil investigation. Generally, soil investigation has got 3 components. The first component is done prior to design, the second component during design process, and third component during construction process. Remember, first component is generally more extensive and is conducted in phases. Let us see those phases. Phase 1. Remember friends, this phase 1 is sometimes called desk study because it involves collection of all the available information like site plan is there, type of construction, size, importance of structure, loading conditions, previous geotechnical reports, maps, topographical maps, aerial photographs, satellite imagery, geological maps, newspaper clippings, etc. All these things will be collected in this particular phase. And maps giving geology, contours, climate conditions, land use, aerial photographs, seismicity of that particular region, hydrology. These maps are also collected from internet, right? These are available on internet, all these details. Those are collected. This is phase 1. Now phase 2. Phase 2 is site visit, remember. Geotechnical engineer will visit site. Preliminary reconnaissance. It is also called preliminary reconnaissance or a site visit to provide a general picture of the topography and geology of the site. Okay, so site visit is very important, which will provide you a general picture of the topography and geology of the site. Why it is necessary? It is necessary that you take with, or what is necessary during site visit? It is necessary to take with you on site visit all the information gathered in phase 1 to compare with the current conditions of the site, right? Next, now certain notes are taken by geotechnical engineer during site visit. Which are these notes? What these notes should include? These notes should include photographs of the site and its neighborhood, remember. Access to the site for workers and equipment, okay. Then sketches of all the fences, utility posts, driveways, walkways, drainage systems, and so on. So all these details are part of visit notes collected by site engineer or geotechnical engineer. Few more parts of these notes are utility services that are available such as water and electricity. These things will also be noted down. Sketches of topography including all existing structures, cuts, fills, ground depression, ponds, etc. Then state of any existing building at the site or nearby. All these details, because these details will be required while designing foundation for your construction. And also engineer's note should include exterior and interior cracks, details about exterior and interior cracks, any noticeable tilt, types of construction in the vicinity, okay, evidence of frost damage, and any exceptional features. All these details are noted down. Photographs can be taken, sketches can be drawn. Also geological features from any exposed area such as a road cut, okay, these details. Occasionally few boreholes may be dug to explore the site, remember. During site visit, occasionally 1 or 2 boreholes if required may be taken. Now let us go to phase 3 consisting of detailed soil exploration, remember. So here detailed soil exploration is carried out so that the sample of soil can be taken for study. And what are the objectives of detailed soil exploration? Number 1, to determine the geological structure, which should include the thickness, sequence, and extent of the soil strata. Okay, this is objective number 1. Thickness of soil strata is important. At what depth it is. Okay, there are different layers below ground. All those layers, those must be studied before design of foundation. Now next objective, to determine the groundwater conditions. Okay, objective number 3, to obtain disturbed and undisturbed samples for laboratory tests. Okay, there are different types of samples, disturbed, undisturbed, likewise. Okay, so collect these samples for laboratory tests and to conduct in situ tests, right? Conduct in situ means tests at site. Okay, here you can see a photograph of a detailed soil exploration being carried out with the help of auger boring, right? Now, phase number 4 consists of laboratory testing. Here you can see a laboratory, soil mechanics laboratory of Walchand Institute of Technology. The objectives of laboratory tests are to classify soils, to determine soil strength, failure, stresses and strains, stress strain response, permeability, compactability, and settlement parameters. All these parameters may not be required at the same time, okay, but they are studied. Now, phase 5 consists of a detailed report, okay, and what this report should consist of: description of soil at site, methods of exploration employed, soil stratigraphy, in situ and laboratory test methods and results, and location of groundwater. Okay, also information on or explanations of any unusual soil, water bearing stratum, and any soil and groundwater conditions such as frost susceptibility or waterlogged areas. All these details are given in this particular detailed report. Our laboratory, geotechnical laboratory in Walchand Institute of Technology, has got very good testing results because we provide consultancy to society and government and non-government organizations. So you can visit laboratory and study these reports. Here one Google link is also given for a sample report. You can go through that. Dear friends, let us stop a while here. Here are 2 questions for you. Write their answers. Here are the answers. Question number 1. What is soil investigation? It is a methodology used to carry out physical testing on site to understand the ground conditions for geotechnical design, right? And question number 2. Objectives of soil investigation: to evaluate general suitability of the site for the proposed project, to enable an adequate and economical design to be made, to disclose and make provisions for difficulties that may arise during construction due to ground and other local conditions. These are the references for today's session. Thank you.